So that is hopefully the end of the disturbances. The garden was gone. Breakfast is had. What else can go wrong is the way I see it. So I'm just going to sit back and do some gameplay. And we're going to try and figure out if this deck is any good or not. Maybe make a sideboard in the process. But I'm really having fun with this deck anyway, so that doesn't matter. So we've got a Doomscar, but we've got no white mana, and we've got no way to make white mana. So we're going to get rid of that. Still got no white mana. We've got 2 Forsaken Monuments. This is not what we want to see, but we're going to keep it, so we don't want to go down too far. Worst comes to worst, we can get ourselves on a bit to 4 and then start drawing some white mana. We've got a Forsaken Monument in the hand, so we can actually be quite aggressive in getting cards. So it's a Jund deck. Are you sacrificing? Yeah, we can do that. Okay. We're still not there. Okay. We're going to decline and hope we get a land off the top. Oh, Christ. Not like this. So, we're going to hold off. So, we're holding the Divine Gambit for the enchantment, which is going to do the life draining, which is what we know he wants to do. We've got Shatter in hand. We've got some things in hand, so we're okay. He has presumed he is safe because he gives no colours here. So we need this deck to now deliver. So we need it to give us a land, a white land preferably. Ugh, okay, we'll live with that. We'll take the 2. We'll take Simulacrum to give us a white. Now you'll notice that this is not useful here. Okay. So even if it was to attack with these things twice, we might still survive because we could get Monument down and start doing stuff. So the only sort of saving grace of this deck so far is that Monument is going to help us. We're 3 turns away though. We have to decline this because we don't have the life total to play with. Okay, look at that. We're going to get Monument down. And we're going to go attack because we can't block anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's a sacrifice deck, so we're presuming he won't have any hasty creatures. Hasty creatures just don't go with this. Okay. Oh my god. Who is playing Red Dragon? Who is playing Red Dragon? No one's playing Red Dragon. Who is playing Red Dragon? So, why am I laughing? I'm laughing because Red Dragon is not a deck that is not a card that people are playing. So, Red Dragon. Hold on. Do I not have it? Yeah, I do have it. Red Dragon. It costs 6 for 4/4. So if you're gonna play a 6-mana dragon, you've got the Inferno of the Star Mounts, which is a 6/6 with haste. You know, there's so many other dragons. Who's playing Red Dragon? I don't understand. I don't understand what just happened there, guys. I have no understanding whatsoever. But someone's playing Red Dragon. Oh, but yeah. So that is the risk of not getting into your white lands quick enough so that you can do stuff, which sucks. Which sucks a lot. Who's playing Red Dragon? Who is playing Red Dragon? I feel like I've just been killed by a meme. Okay, so we got one white. We've got to fill the room we could crack to go get another white. So we're off to the races. Let's go. Oh, so now all the whites are coming. Oh my god. I'm being trolled by my deck. So he's playing green and foretelling. What the hell does that mean? And he's platinum 4. No, he's platinum 1. So, like, I don't understand what people are doing. Who plays Saruf Paxman? Wow. Like, don't try and understand it. Just roll with it. Okay, so who plays Thunderous Snapper? Oh man, like I don't know what's happening today. But these cards that people are playing, it's like I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So, but we're gonna extract some value out of this, aren't we? This is going in search of value here. Like, is this another meme? It can't be a meme. He's like platinum 1. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening today. I don't understand. Like, what do you do when you don't understand? So we're gonna do 1, 2. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna kill this board, and then we're going to do our simulacrum. I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So I don't know. Is he trying to play a deck of rubbish stompy creatures? I don't know. I don't know what people are doing today. I'm not going to pretend like I do know because I don't know. Do you have anything else in here? Maybe a ramp dork? You're thinking about it. You got a fight spell. You look like you're thinking about it. You might have a fight spell. So what we want to do is, so this is the classic thing I was describing in my very first video. We play the Divine Gambit. We want to pull out his big bad, whatever his big bad is. Where is it? Is it in here? So, you know, particular, so like that, and then we get extraordinary value, and we get to kill one of his threats. So that is why we would do that play. Of course, he may have. I expect he's going to put. Oh, okay. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what this deck is doing. I'm not even going to pretend to know what this deck is doing anymore. But I feel like he's trying to beat me with bad cards. He selected every bad card in the deck and said, I'm going to smack you in the face with them. Okay, Kogla. Cool. So we know what he wants to start smashing our artifacts up with Kogla. So this is a card I recognise at last. that sees some play occasionally in places. Okay, so it's my turn. Okay, we want to play our circle. We want to get our life now. Okay, we want to find something to help us deal with Kogla. It's a creature, but it's not big enough and it doesn't help us deal with Kogla. So nope, we want a board clear. The good news is if he plays Kogla, that's the only thing he's going to play this turn. Okay, unless he's got a 2-mana thing that he's been holding on to all this time. Okay, cool. So if he kills our Forsaken Monument, we now have a replacement. So what we're going to do is we're going to present a little bit of resistance. Just a little bit, because we don't need too much of resistance. Because we just need to block this, and then we can shoot it with that. So we're going to create that treasure. Okay. Now when he attacks, unfortunately we're going to lose our Forsaken Monument, because you know that's what happens, unless he does something completely out of the extraordinary and doesn't kill it. But we're going to get to block with this and kill it with You Hear Something on Watch, which is our game plan for this turn. Okay, so he's got XX now, so he may have too many. If we add 7 to... that's 13. He's got too much. 14. Oh my god. This is looking terrible. We're gonna die. What a way to die. Not like this. And I can't empty my hands to pull the Biblioplex. That just sucks. Primal Might A. Primal Might strikes again. Come on, dude, get the win. Well done, good game. Ugh, I was beaten with rubbish cards. Who would have thunk it? Rampaging Brontodon, Keeper of Fables, and Thunderous Snap have beaten me. That sucks. I mean, I can't think of anything more embarrassing. Okay, so let us hop in to the next game and not cry too much, because you know, losses happen. Okay, so we're going to play another game of my artifact deck here. The one thing about not playing a meta deck is the matchmaker ensures you don't play any meta decks, which is cool. So we've got a Shatter, which isn't great, but we've got a Raidan and we've got some things. We're gonna hold on to this. It's 2 lands, but I trust my deck. My deck's got enough land in it, I promise you. So we're gonna start with a Treasure Vault. So we're going to go into a Snowland. Death Touch. Is this a Flynn deck? Could be. I'm seeing the green black. Okay. So we've got an idea what this is. We just missed a land drop. We need to get that second land drop in. There it is. So we have to take this if we want to use our removal on Finn next time around. Okay, so there's our next white land. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're gonna hold that. So we've got the fin down, we've got the Moss Viper down, so this is all expected. So we're going to try and deal with the fin here. And that means we've got time now to think about our life choices. So we can play our dungeon map. And obviously now we have Shatter open. Even if he plays another fin, we've got Shatter open. Okay, I think he's going to look for the fin that he needs. Didn't find it, got a giant instead. That's fine, no counter. Okay. We didn't want any counters because we don't want him to draw any cards when we wipe the board. There you go. So now we are into the terrain where we can play our Forsaken Monument and start getting our value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more land would actually be quite helpful. Mainly because I want to be able to play the Circle of Loyalty first. He's still looking for Finn. Ooh, but he found a Questing Beast. So. We're going to have to pass because we want him to play the Questing Beast, don't we? But if we play the Forsaken Monument now, we get more options. But we really do want to get the Questing Beast. So that's 2, 3, plus 4, that's 7. That'll take me to 9. We need the extra mana, so we have to play the Forsaken. It means we're going to take 7 this time around, hopefully, because he'll just go for it. 4, 5, 6. He doesn't have 7 for a Kogler. He doesn't have the 3 greens for a Kogler. He has to play the Questing Beast. Nope, I think he's looking for Finn. Nope, still haven't found it. Okay. So, we now have a few options. So I think what we want to do is we want 1 white. And we want 2 of these. And 2 of these. And then we want to play Valk Mirror. And that will help us. And then we've got you hear something on watch open for Questing Beast. Basically the Valk Mirror just slows everything down. That's the aim. Especially on these aggressive decks. So now instead of taking 5 damage, I'll take 3 damage. Well, there it is. So we could get rid of the Questing Beast. Questing Beast is a thing, man. It is a real thing, Questing Beast. So you can pass. So he only does 2 damage now, which is much better. Okay, we've got Doomscar open. But before I Doomscar, I'm actually happy to keep this board going. I want to play my Circle of Loyalty. And I can pop Doomscar into the back. There you have it. So it'll be 2, 4, 6. So he's going to come again. Okay. So I think he's holding on to things, thinking I'm going to make the mistake of wiping his board when I don't need to. I'm just going to play that. Gain the life. And I can still hold open the Doom Score. And I can venture into the dungeon. Yeah, so we're going to Mad Mage. It'll cost you. So I know what one of his cards were. I don't know what the other two are, but they're probably spells. Okay, so let us tap this and tap this and go and take a quick peek inside the dungeon. Let's have a scry. So we don't need one of those. Let us activate one of these. So that's our plan here. We want to see what the cards are in his hand. He's got 4 cards in hand, we don't know what they are. So one of them's a land. I think he's holding back on me because he doesn't want me to wipe his board. He can see this card foretold and he doesn't want me to wipe his board. So we're going to take this one away. Okay, so we're going to tap this one. We're going to tap this one. And we can venture into the dungeon once here. And we're going to stop this creature from attacking. And then what we want to do is we want to tap that. And that should give me a 3/3 to stop anything else from attacking. Okay, so we desperately want to do that double scry. Okay, he's left that. So we're going to tap this and tap this, and then we can venture into the dungeon. Let's have a peek. We're going to scry 2. Removal. Not needed. We've got a board wipe. We need more of our legendary things. Yeah, do you know what? We are going to venture back into the dungeon. Don't I not have enough land? Oh my god. Oh, I need a legendary creature. No, so I don't have a legendary creature out there. So we're going to equip this for 2. And we're going to see if he bites. Will he bite? He does. Okay. He's looking at my various artifacts, trying to figure out how this all works. Okay, pass. Okay, we're gonna block with that. Let's move this aside. Kill. Okay, making his creatures indestructible. So that's a card I haven't seen before. Okay. So let's take a look in the dungeon, I say. Let's do that. Venture into the dungeon. Are we going to exile the 2 cards to see if we can play them? Yeah, we are. We've got a bit of land, so we can. So we're definitely going to play that. We're definitely going to play this. So yep. Let's thin out our deck by grabbing a land. Yep. Okay. And let us also equip our guy. And do a bit of damage. Yep, XX. What's your response to a 7/7, sir? Do you have a spell that can do that? Okay. We can hold that. Okay. We're going to kill this. We're going to take action, grab a spell. Okay, so we're going to scry 3, aren't we? So we're going to scry 3. Ugh. Yeah, useless, useless, and useless. Not good. We could play the Faceless Haven. I suppose this can wait. It can wait. There is no urgency behind that at all. Okay. So hold on. We're going to play Scoffos because we want the lands, and we're going to activate. We're going to draw 3. Yep. Which one do we want to play? The lithoform engine. We want to play that. We also want to copy that, like so. Okay, and then what are we going to do? Oh, we're going to play this guy here. We could bin this. We don't really care about a hand of Vectus at the moment. Okay. Going to damage. I think he must realise now that the writing's on the wall for him. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, dude, I could have told you that this game was over a little while ago. But, you know, so this deck, it's like up and down. You have games like the one we just had where you gradually build up your assets, you get on top and then you win. Or you just don't quite get there. But, you know what, I've given as good a showcase of that deck as I think I'm going to do. So we're going to move on to the next thing. We're going to move on to the next thing. So, what next, I think, is the cry. I think the next deck I'm going to show that I've been messing around with is Weenies. It's a white weenie deck. So, basically Weenies been around for ages. So, no mistake there. So, what makes this deck, inverted commas, different? It's a party deck. We've got Archbreeze Iona as a cleric. We've got Star Pupil as a wizard. We've got Spirit Warrior as a warrior, and we've got Stonework Pack Beast as our rogue. Now, it remains a problem. They don't want us making party decks in white weenies. It's quite clear, because we are still lacking a rogue of any description in white. There is just not a rogue available in white. So they want to force deck builders into picking a different colour and splashing a different colour. You know, and it's really quite depressing because you can't, you know, there isn't a rogue anywhere. And then the second you splash a colour is the second that you lose all the consistency in the deck, and you're no longer able to run 20 lands. Is the upshot. I mean, and the thing is that even if you were to, you know, what rogue would you run, which is so good that is worth running? You know, that's the exam question. What rogue would you run, which is so OP that is worth splashing? You know, in blue, all of these are geared towards milling. So I wouldn't say that any of these are Um, are great. Rogues, you know, so there just isn't a rogue that is worth splashing for. It just isn't. In black, if you're willing to go full out mill, then yes, there is. But otherwise, the 1-drop rogue isn't particularly good, and the 2-drop rogues aren't particularly good either. So, you know, again, nothing worth really splashing for. It just isn't. In red, nothing really worth splashing for. Robber of the Rich is probably the closest you can get to a card that might be worth splashing for. But what you gain in getting Robber of the Rich in, you lose in efficacy of the deck. So there is no card here that around that really makes it easy to find something to put into this deck to help the party mechanic really take off. So as a consequence, what you're left with is a counter strategy with Luminarch, Basri Solidarity, and then for the second round you've got 2 wizards, Drannith Magistrate that helps. It helps keep Bone Crusher Giant in exile, basically. Seasoned Hallowblade, and actually the payoff for having a full party is 1/1 at flying. You know, the big payoffs from having the party cards are just not in here. You know, the big payoff you want Squad Commander here, but it's a 4-cost card. You know, and for the 4-cost card here, I've got Basri's Lieutenant, which is a 2-of. So, you know, I don't know if it's possible to make a white weenie deck better than the ones which are in the meta at the moment. You know, and that's all things considered, thinking about all the different builds. But anyway, we've gone here with this. We may dabble with this as we play to see if we can make it a bit more better, a bit stronger as a deck. But I'm not confident. That's just the truth of it. There is no confidence there. So, weenies. Let's hop in. Okay. So we got 2 drops, no 1-drop. Is it worth dying in a ditch over a 1-drop? Probably not, because Luminarch Aspirant is a really good 2-drop. Also, we have to see what our opponent's playing, so let's hop in and have a look. With this sort of deck where Basri Solidarity is here, the key thing really is we're looking to use that -2 to help us get wider. We've got Eye Vecna in here to help us draw, should we go into the mid game. It's probably the best white draw card in the game. I'm laughing, but it's real. It's real talk. #real talk. Okay, so we are off to the races. Okay, so we're going to play back now. We're looking for a land here. We didn't get there. There are only 20 lands, so you may not find the land you're looking for in a deck like this. Oh, that's a painful loss right there. Is he going to attack, or is he going to hold on to this? If we don't draw a land, our strategy will be go wide. So we're going to go with this. So what we want to do now is we want to go Archpriest, Pack Beast, and have the widest possible board that we can make. So that the Basri's Solidarity can really buff quite a few things. So we're going to go Pack Beast, Solidarity, and we really want to put the pressure on so that he can't use, so he can't draw. He's got this down to draw. We need to stop him from drawing. So, oh, that sucks. That really, really sucks. It really, really does.
Together we are a crop. We grow or wither as one. I trust in your ability.
So, we want to see if we can protect our Basri for as long as we can. Yeah, trample doesn't help. That doesn't affect the status of the... yeah. Doesn't affect them. So... okay. We want to do this one. The reason I did that one is so that these can't help. So... we're going to do this one. Oh, two things get flying. So we want this to get flying. We want this to get flying. Yes, GG. Yeah, you have to block, dude. You're losing your Gargaroth. Yep. Surely you have to take 3 life, dude. You just have to. Yep. Okay. So, okay. So, we're going to take that, draw a card. Uh, 4. I've got 4 landing. I think it's GG. I think it's GG. I don't think he makes it. Even if you Scoffos to take one of them out, this is still over. Think I got him. I think it's checkmate. I think I've got him. The hexproof. That's the permanence, not you. That's not you, dude. Come on, dude. Let's play the game. Okay. I don't know if you've got a solution to this. Thank you. That Vecna came in with the cantrip, drew us into some removal, or de facto removal, and then it was a snooker. We're gonna do a rebuild. We're gonna do a live rebuild of this Wheaties deck. We're gonna clone it, and we're gonna do a bit of a rebuild. Because I just don't believe that this is the very best we can do. Now I think the Maul of the Skyclaves isn't really in keeping with the counter strategy. Oh, I think it's too expensive. And I think Bezri's U Lieutenant, it's not in keeping. So we've got warriors, clerics, wizards. So we need more counters. We need more counters. Ugh. We need more counters. Now we've got the now the question I've been asking myself is whether the paladin class goes in. Is this in keeping? It gives all the creatures 1/1. I don't know. Let's put 2 of these in to test. We're going to put in 2 of those. We're going to do 3 Basri Cats. I don't think we need the full house. So we've got 1/1 until the end of turn. We've got Rally the Ranks. Rally the Ranks feels good, but if we get too many of them, it feels bad. But making the creatures hit harder feels good. Let's take Rally the Ranks. 2, 3. So we're going to put 4 Detention Vortexes. We're going to put 4 Rally the Ranks. And we're going to go even more aggressive and take 2 lands out. And have 18 lands. Everything gets played for 1 and 2. So this is the super aggro build. There is nothing in here. There's no removal. There's no nothing. Everything is full fat. Play it on the board. There's that white card where everybody draws. I forgot what it's called now. Secret Rendezvous. So we're going to take out 1 Vecna and put in 1 Secret Rendezvous, and that's just to help us. Everybody draws 3 cards, but for us 3 cards is like a blessing, isn't it? I'm just wondering, is there any other party card which is really good? See, Shale is really good because you can tap your you can tap this at instant speed. So once you -2 to the Basri, you can tap it, and then all of those tokens get 1/1 counters. And it's a cleric. But is it better than Luminarch? I don't think so. I don't think it's better than Luminarch. Is it better than Luminarch? Better than Rally the Ranks? It might be better than Rally the Ranks. It's a creature. It's a 1/1, isn't it, by itself? We will do that in our next iteration. Let us see. Now, with a deck like this, not having enough lands and running out of cards is the big thing. We only need 2 cards in hand in our opening hand to play all of our deck, but bar Basri. Also, we really need a 1-drop. Ugh, not good. We need more than 1 land. 2 lands, there you go. Key. Archpriest can go back. Cool. So we can go. Okay, so we want to go Star Pupil into Vecna. Okay. Decline. Okay. So we've got warrior, we've got wizard, we've got cleric, decline. We've got another cleric here. I think that has to be the play, isn't it? Okay. Can we get around him? That's the exam question. Okay. So we didn't get what we needed. So this is actually a hard play. So Star Pupil is what we want to do. We want to give... Hold on, wait. Wizard, Cleric, Warrior... Oh, no Rogue. Okay. Oh, he's given up. He thinks I'm going to go wider than him. And there I was thinking about where to put the token. Okay. Okay. So, it's quite well optimized. Can we find a rogue? Or shapeshifter? The best shapeshifter we can find is at turn 3, which is too late for this deck. Way too late. No, we're going to carry on going. We didn't get any rally the ranks. Rallying the ranks would help us boost the things we have on the board. So again here we're looking for 2 lands in hand. 2 lands is what we're looking for. We've got 3 here. We've got no 1-drop, but we've got rogues. Ugh. We're going to keep it because we're going to trust our deck. Our deck is all creatures. So with 3 lands we've got 18 lands in our deck. So we're going to play our wizard. so it's humans. I think we'll do it. Oh, they're not all humans though. Okay. So, what we want to do is we want to stop this from being able to block. We just want to start hitting you in the face. That's the plan. We don't care if you're milling. We just want to stop you from hitting. We just want to stop you from blocking.
Persevere through loss and find our
Okay.
peace.
What do we want to do? On him, I think. Oh my god. That sucks. Okay, it doesn't matter, we can still go wide. Oh my god. We are in massive trouble.
I trust in your abilities.
Oh my god. Super big trouble. So because my deck is so low to the ground, Tasha milled 23 cards. We've got one card left, so we have to kill him this next turn. Oh my god. This is what it's coming down to. Okay, so okay, he's returned it back to his hand. Unbelievable. This is what I'm talking about at the beginning of this video when I said there are even more obnoxious decks than there were before. So basically a guy has managed to mill an aggro deck, basically, before I could kill him. That is unbelievable. Completely and totally obnoxious deck. And you know they're going to be around. They're going to be around for some time. The rogues came in 21 and carried on. In almost every set, there was some new rogues added. So you know, rogues doesn't go away. And the new mill tools, the new exile tools, Tasha. Yep, people are going to have their hands full with some of these really obnoxious decks that don't really care what you're doing. Got 3 cards here, so we're off to the races. Okay. What we want to do is we want to stop this from being able to do anything. That's what we want to do. Warriors. Cool. Humans. Okay. So this is your standard sacrifice type deck, of course. Blizzard, WotC couldn't imagine a single meta without that type of deck in the meta. So no doubt there will be somebody sacrificing stuff away. Okay, so we're gonna get this out of the way as well. Okay. Let's see. I'm surprised I haven't seen a Croxer yet. I'm wondering where this Croxer is. Croxer's like the second shoe to drop. So his Death Touch creature can't block, so I have to just stop him from being able to think he can play Giants and pull them back out again, or even a Croxer will come out from the graveyard. This is a Croxer preventer. That's fine. So this just removal is there. Okay, so we've got the next one. What we're going to use for this one? Cleric. Okay, he sacrificed his Maya Triton. Okay. Yep. So that should keep it out of the hands of a Heartless Act at least. So he needs to remove fire. Okay. Oh, perfect. That was just what we were looking for. Okay. Cool. So Croxer and then bring it back again. Must be. Okay. So we just need to continue to get more and more creatures. So we could continue to put more and more pressure. We're gonna sacrifice this one. Oh, of course, it's got the 3 when it attacks. Oh, good God. Oh, have to use your brain and not sit on it. Like, ugh, these unfamiliar creatures, dude. You sometimes forget what they do. Okay, we're gonna do some more surgery to this deck. So we want a creature that gives 1/1. So counter. But we want a creature that does it. And the reason we want a creature that does it is because that is completely and totally congruent with what we're trying to do. I don't know. Maybe that's the card. Let's build it again. Maybe we're gonna go 2 colors, but let's build it again. Well, we know what we want to do. We want something really low to the ground with counters. It may not be a white weenies. It may be something else, but super low to the ground. I do think we want. Let's try in green because we want Shambler, don't we? We want Shambler. We want Star, Pupil. Like, these are really congruent with each other, aren't they? Let's take our monk guy. So we want our monk guy, and we want the other one as well. Second spell. That's got code spell cleric. Okay. Counters. Okay. And green. So 3 greens, but Yorvo does counters, doesn't he? So hold on. Doesn't he? Yorvo does counters. I mean, the question is, how low can we go? Let's say we put Basri in here, right? Basri Solidarity. That's a 2-drop. What about our cat, Leonid Lightscribe? Yep. We need some more counters. So, no. Counters, 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 counters. So, playing counters, you would say we need Conclave Mentor, don't we? So we've got counters here, counters here, counters here. So I actually think we need the fractal, because that will help us find the lands we need. Emergent sequence, and it's a spell which will set off Leonid. And I think we need that Hydra, don't we? Yeah. So we've got, what do we have? We have 4, 8. We need another 4 spells, don't we? We just do. Otherwise, it makes no sense. We need about 50% of the deck to be spells, 50% of it creatures. So counters. We need it to be in a spell, and preferably a 1-drop spell. So we're in white, aren't we? We're definitely in white. So it's not counters, it's counter. I mean, is it guiding voice and then we can learn? Maybe it is. You see, I was actually thinking of the spell that gives something immunity, because we got humans and non-humans here. So it feels right to have the card. So fight as 1 is what I was thinking. It gives a 1/1 to a human and a non-human. But then the learn 1 is good as well. But this gives 2 counters, 2 1/1 counters. I think it is this one. Ike, you're right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where are we at? 16 lands. So what? 17, 18 lands. So we can get 3 more cards in here. We can get 3 more cards in here. Do we want our... We do we want? It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Because we don't want to lose our counters, doesn't it? Dude, this deck is wild. The deck is wild. We all know it's wild. It probably won't work. It'll probably be too slow. We're going to find out. So, tapped, 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 tapped. No, none of these. They're all tapped. So I think this is the plan, isn't it? It has to be. This has to be the plan. So, we have Selesnya, locked and loaded. We've gone 2-color, we'll see how it goes. And we've completely rebuilt this, we'll see how it goes. Selesnya weenies. So, the plan is to we've got a 1-drop, but it's the wrong 1-drop. We're going to keep it. The reason we're going to keep it is I want to test to see what comes out of the top of my deck, and there's no way to test what comes out of the top of my deck without keeping decks like this. So, okay. I'm going to put him under pressure straight away. Okay, you can only play a 2-drop. Okay, so okay, we're gonna hold that. I think we're off to the races. I think we are off to the races. Cool. Nope, we're cool. Okay. Cool. Let's see if we could get there. Um, 1-2. Yeah, we're gonna hold this. This is an instant, so we're gonna hold it open. Okay. Interesting. Drizzt du Erden found a spot. Okay. Let us see, let us see. No, no attackers. Okay. Um, okay. Okay, so. So. Take your pick, dude. Nope. You can't attack for everything, because that means you're just done. You know, I know, we all know. Okay, so. Take your pick, dude. Take your pick. I think that was fun. You're gonna have to rejig that, dude. You're just gonna die. Okay, he doesn't care. Cool. that's a wrap. It's not too bad. Had just about enough mana. It was quite tactical actually, which I didn't expect. But it's because it was like a matchup, counters versus counters. I think were it a normal, typical sort of matchup, then I would have had the opportunity to get underneath. I just never had the opportunity to get underneath because it was like a mirror. We got a 1-drop, thank God for that. So, I think we're off to the races. So actually, you're now seeing the reason why I've got the emergent sequence in here. The emergent sequence just helps everything work. If I didn't have the emergent sequence in there, I wouldn't be able to get the mana out that I've got. I don't have the Ozolith, so I'm going to lose these counters to Doomscar, which sucks. That's okay. We can rebuild. Okay. Yeah. We needed another green to be able to play them both. We didn't have it. But now we could go Shambler into Solidarity. So that was too greedy. Yeah. Oh, been controlled. Didn't get underneath. I just didn't. He's gonna ultimate his Kaya, and then we're in massive trouble. It's not fast enough. In a weird way, it's not aggressive enough and fast enough. Skipping a couple of turns because he got an apparition down just put me behind. Getting wiped out by a Doomscar put me behind, and not having the Ozolith on the board meant that all those counters are gone. And land has been quite kind to me, and still haven't quite got there. We don't have any green. We're gonna hold this because there isn't very much land anyway. But we don't have much green. What I'm realizing actually, and this is the thing with all of the Ozolith builds, if you don't have the Ozolith in your opening hand, you're just in big trouble. So we're going to go attack. He does not want to trade. We're just going to play the Ozolith. Now it's a human, so we've got some protection, but we need another creature. We need a green, preferably. Yep, he's gonna tip it. Get those counters going. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? He took the bait. That was like the best outcome we could have hoped for. Oh, Christ. That was just about the best outcome we could have hoped for. The downside being he won't fall for that again. So, we just know that he won't fall for it again. We'll just see if he wants to trade. He does not want to trade. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to let that go. So we're going to play that. Let's see if he catches the fact that I'll be playing my second card. He does not catch the fact that I'm playing my second card. Okay. We're too far behind, we're going to lose this game. I think the one to remove is this one. It's the one we can't compete with. No, GG. Lesson to self, must draw green. Okay, so we're learning a few things about the deck. We are definitely learning a few things about the deck. So, we've got green in the opening hand, thank God, and we have Ozolith. Ugh, but that was a lot of pain, wasn't it? So, we'll play one, we've got the Ozolith on, excellent. So the next turn is Monk into Shambler. So here it is, it's Monk to Shambler. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to play so we want to play Shambler into Cleric. so we want to play Concave Mentor, and then we're going to want to see what happens. Oh, Terror of the Pit. Oh my god. Oh my god. He should go face, but we'll see what he does. Yeah, he's not serious. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go one of those into one of these, and then we want to go to the face. That's the one he should block. Okay. Cool. Now we are able to go wider than him. It's fine. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So kill. Yep. We're going to put it onto you. Okay. And that's a wrap. Oh my god, that was close. So that is what perfection looks like. That won't happen too often, but that was perfection right there. You almost think that what you might want to do is you might want to make sure you get the Ozolith by including the fourth one. Versus a code spell. So we can hop in again. We really need the Ozolith so we don't lose anything, because there's that funky interaction you have there that we want to really leverage. And that funky interaction is that on Star Pupil, if Star Pupil gets killed, it still hangs over as tokens. We don't have a green, but we may have to go with it. So we're going to keep that. Okay, so play the Ozolith. I have no idea how I'm going to get Cloak spell out to the second spell. I'm going to do that. Provide a bit of defense. So we really do need green land. Wow, already. This could be all over already. We're gonna put it on this one. Nope, it's not worth it. He's not got a block because he's gonna want to create our 4/4 angels. Already, unbelievable. This is GG. I'm not very impressed with that build because I've already made a build like that. It's good, but it's good, but it's not actually. To be fair, that's going to sound salty, isn't it? So if I can, I'm going to say we've got. So the build that was being played here is this. Is it? No, I don't think it's even this one. Apply styles. Yeah, no, it's not that one. It's not that one. I made the build, but can you see it? Let me hop into my. I'm hopping into my deck manager to see if I can find the deck, because then I can. Selesnya Weenies. That's what I'm just playing. Xanatha Control. Yeah, I've got a deck like that. I'm just looking at it now. It's not exactly like that, but it's very similar to that. Because that deck is very similar in build to the one which was in the midweek constructive. And obviously, once you've got the cleric class enchantment, your life gain is doubled up, which is how you're able to accelerate. It's a good deck. Okay, so this is a really good balanced hand we have here. So we're going to keep this. We're going to play our Ozolith on turn 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to do our emergent sequence twice. Yeah. Because having the ramp is useful. So we'll take a white, and then when the second one we'll take a green. There's our green. He's a giant stack. There you go. We'll take a white here. So if he wipes my board, I've got 5 counters. So he's thinking about whether he wants the Bone Crusher, but he knows that with the Ozolith on the board, the Bone Crusher, the counters hang around. Oh my god, I can't believe he Prismari'd without removing the Ozolith. I don't understand that play at all. Not at all. No, not even that makes it make sense. That just makes it even more crazy. I don't understand what you just did there. But you know what? We're going to do that. So again, what we're doing is we're trying to take advantage of the crazy mechanic that there is where Star Pupil hands over his tokens and gives it to the Odorless at the same time. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. And we're just going to smash you in the face like so. I do hope you have a solution to a 13-13. I don't think you've got a solution to a 13-13, but I hope you have a solution to a 13-13. So, what's your game plan? So he's going to go and attack. He can't draw any cards because he's got 3 already. No plan? Okay. GG. I didn't think you had a solution to a 13-13. Ugh, good grief. Ozlif, such a good card. I think that's it for now. I'm going to go and go outside and enjoy some of this heat wave.